class. Okay, now if you check around us in our community, you discover that in some areas of this Nigeria, people are doing what? People are protesting. Why are they protesting? They are protesting because they want better governance. They want what? Better government for the people. So that is why they are going out to do what? To agitate or say their mind to the government that please, we want better government system. Okay, now let's look at what we have on the board. We have our subjects as religion and national value, and our topic is what? National values. When we talk about values, what are values? We say values are set standard that should guide the behaviors of its members. The standard placed by the community to do what? To guide the behaviors of the people that are staying in that community is what we call what? Values. Now, national value. What are national values? National values are accepted standard of moral conduct by which members of a community relate with each other. What do I mean? Accepted standard. That's to say you must accept it before you can stay in that community. I must also accept it before I can stay in that community. So everybody, the law, the whatever is there must do what? Must be accepted by the people that reside in that community. And it's purposely to do what? To guide their behavior so that when you do something contrary to the law, they can hold you responsible. And when you do something that conform with the law, they will do what? They will appraise you. Alright, now let's look at the types of values, the types of national values. We have how many types of national values? We have two types of national values. And the first one is what? The positive national values. I said the first one is what? The positive national value. And the second one, the negative national values. I'll take my time to explain them to you. What are the positive national values? These are the values that do what? That help people to do what? To behave well in the community. The values that make people to behave well in the community. When we talk about positivity, we know that it means to be good, something that has to do with being good. Okay, so these ones, they have to do with good standard that people, the community members should exhibit. You must be able to do what? Show it at all times. And what are the examples of these positive national values? We have the first one here as obedience. What is obedience? Conforming to the rules and regulations of the community. The second one is loyalty. This one has to do with what? Faithfulness of members of the community towards one another. The next one is dedication. And we'll talk about dedication. It means what? To be zealous, putting in your best, your time to do what? To achieve the common goals of the community. The next one I have here is honesty. When we talk about honesty, we know that honesty means what? To be truthful at all times. So you must be truthful in your community for people to know you for who you are. Alright, the last one here is the last example of the positive national value is justice. When we talk about justice, justice means what? To be fair. Everything must be done fairly and equally in the community. You don't segregate. You don't choose that these are the people we like and these ones we don't like. When it comes to active participation in governance, everybody should be given equal rights and equal hearing system. Okay, now let's look at the negative national values. What are the negative national values? The negative national values are those values that draws down relationship. They drag down relationships in the community. What do I mean? When I say dragging down relationship, if I'm not a truthful person, you discover that if I come out and want to contest for any position in the community, what am I trying to do? I will bring in my line system into the governance that I want to take over, and before you know it, the relationship I have with others will begin to drop. So that is what I mean by dragging down the relationship in the community. Now let's look at the examples of the negative national values. We have the first one as cheating. Cheating. When you come to me and tell me, I want to do this project, at the end of it, you are not able to do it. You have done what? You have cheated on the community and its members. Okay, the next one is lying. when you come and falsify things, say things that are not true, I will do this, I will do this, and in the end you cannot fulfill your promises, you have told a lie. Now the next one is indiscipline. Indiscipline, what is indiscipline? When we talk about indiscipline, this word is one of the things that is killing us in this nation. People are not disciplined. When you give them money to execute a project, they will do what? They will siphon the money into their own personal account. They will not exhibit the project you have given them the money to do. So that is as a result of indiscipline. The next one I have here is pride. Because you are occupying a position, you begin to feel pompous. You begin to carry yourself like one small god. That is pride. Greed is another example of the negative national value. What is greed? Greed means to think of yourself alone. When you are thinking of yourself alone, you don't care about the people in the community. You are a greedy fellow. Alright, the next one is idleness. When you are lazing about, doing nothing, expecting more. When you are not doing anything, you are being idle. Terrorism. When people come to the environment, to the community to do what? To terrorize the community members. That's terrorism and disrespect. When you begin to show lack of respect to constituted authority, you are disrespecting the national value of that community. And the last one I have here is corruption. Corruption is when you have this, instead of you to do the right thing, you know the right thing, but you have refused to do it because of the acts that you have in you, a corrupt act that you have in you. You do what? You see yourself engaging in corruption. So these are some of the examples of the negative national value. I mentioned cheating, lying, indiscipline, pride, greed, idleness, terrorism, disrespect, and corruption, and among others. Okay, now let's look at the reasons to show good national values. What are the reasons to show good or positive national values? The first one I have is it promotes unity and love. When we are positive in our values, you see what? You see people loving you, and you see the community united as one. The second one is promotion of security for the members of the community. Promotion of security for the members of the community. You feel secure because you know I am trusted, and I also feel secure because I know I can also trust you in the community. Alright, the last one is it leads to full participation in government by members. Members will be free to do what? To participate in the governance of that community. Okay, so that is all we have here. If you have any question or you have any contribution you feel you can make to make this topic more interesting, please feel free to send them to me, and I'll be happy to respond to them all. Alright, have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.